Hey, Nick here from NK Films and NK Courses, and if you are a motion designer or VFX artist living inside of After Effects, you know how important it is to spend less time hunting for your files and more time actually creating. So imagine no more waiting for downloads, no more questioning where on earth did I save that render, and having more time to add in those unnecessary lens flares to your work. I'll show you my cloud-based setup so that your team can start projects in seconds, ready for any motion challenge that your clients throw at you. Let's first talk about why a cloud-first setup is the way to go. A cloud workflow allows you to instantly collaborate with anyone, anywhere in the world, sharing your assets and latest renders in real time. It's so much easier to scale, to bring in a team of artists for those bigger projects as and when you need to. Best of all, this method is all possible without the huge costs or technical hassle of maintaining your own server. No more emailing project files or waiting hours for downloads. The first step for every project is copying across a pre-made project folder to LucidLink and renaming it with the client and project name. Here I have my set project templates for Adobe Premiere and After Effects, which mirrors exactly what I have inside of Finder. This way I can easily find my media on any project, even if I need to unarchive a project years later. I know exactly where everything is because it follows the same logic of file and folder structure. A quick side note is if you don't have a pre-made template, you can grab my Project Jumpstart template on nkcourses.co.uk to have this industry standard folder structure and even template project files for your favorite creative apps. If you already have a project template, you simply go to After Effects, Settings, New Project, and under New Project Loads Template, choose your template. Now we have a clean base. Who doesn't like an organized project, right? So let's run through a typical workflow. The editor cuts inside of Adobe Premiere, which always has the latest project saved in our shared cloud workspace, always in the same folder. You guessed it, Projects, Premiere. In this sequence, the shots that need motion or VFX tend to be duplicated on the track above so that I can easily refer back to the original shot. And if they're really nice, the editor will label those shots with colors and markers with what needs to be done. We'll send those over to After Effects using Dynamic Link. And here inside of After Effects, I create a folder to place my dynamically linked comps in and name them appropriately. Once I've made all of my amends, it will be automatically linked inside of Premiere to see it in my edit instantly. No more waiting for uploads, relinking, or seeing that media offline graphic. It just works. I'm sure that if you work in a team, you can already see the huge benefit here of eliminating any second guessing. You can onboard anyone within minutes by setting up your correct render settings, color profiles, and output folders for your team at the start of the project. You're even able to invite freelancers and collaborators in the members section of the LucidLink app. Use their email address and give them either read or read and write access to any folder that you like. After you've shared the link with them, they'll be able to access what you've given them permission to see, ready to animate that beautiful logo of yours. What's even better is say that I'm working in a team and I'm focused on the edit, whilst another motion designer is working their magic on another part of the project. They just need to render out their compositions into my pre-set up folder that we created earlier and drop them into Premiere, and boom, simple as that. Because we're all using the same output paths, the editor can replace the file with their updated shots and it'll show up right back in Premiere. No relinking and no confusion on which version is correct. Now here's the kicker. Because these are all in the cloud, aka LucidLink, I can use the LucidLink panel, which is a free extension on the Adobe Exchange, and I can get access to some cool features like my favorite, pinning. Pinning caches files locally while keeping them in the cloud. This is perfect for remote work or when using spotty Wi-Fi. What's brilliant is that within the panel, you have the option to pin only what you need by composition. If you want to be lean on disk space, this is great. You can also see the capacity, used, and total cache per file space easily here. A pro tip is if you have plenty of hard drive space on your laptop or desktop, I tend to pin my active projects folder so that whatever I'm currently working on will always pin those files locally. This has saved my bacon so many times when I've had to work in CAFs with spotty internet or even 30,000 feet in the air on a plane and still be able to continue working without any slowdown. And lastly, once I've done all of my changes and it's ready for client review, I use the free Frame.io extension here to watch any files that go into the deliverables and client review folder to automatically upload this into a pre-assigned folder on Frame. In seconds, the video is up on Frame. I fire this link over and sit back and wait for the clients to praise the amends. And there you have it. That's my Adobe After Effects workflow. Whether I'm at the desk, on a laptop in a CAF, or even on a flight, I always have the latest project files and assets ready. Did you find this video helpful? Let me know if you have any questions and if there's anything else you'd like to know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.